just want to remind you all that you can buy Estelle and Gustav on Amazon. It's written by me, and it's a fun kids book and right in time for the holidays. You can buy it on Amazon, and then if you buy the print version, you can get the digital version, the ebook version, for only $3 more. It makes a great gift.
Without further ado, I want to thank everybody for their subscription so far. Remember to like and subscribe, and please enjoy this video of 5 things to be thankful for when it comes to your children and their education.
Five things to be thankful for Thanksgiving. This is not going to be your regular run-of-the-mill list. This is going to be a list about things that you should be thankful for when it comes to your children and their schooling. Okay? A lot of parents throughout the year, they come up to me, especially early on, and they're really, really worried about their child's progress and if their child is going to be able to, frankly, pass the grade. If you're doing what you need to be doing with your child and you're communicating with your teacher, please go back and check another video I did about parent-teacher conferences and communicating with your child's teacher, then you really shouldn't have anything to worry about. But here, 5 particular things to be thankful for on this Thanksgiving Day. The very first one is your children. Okay? Take a deep breath and understand that you have your children and you love them and they love you. And there's many worries that are going to happen throughout their lives and throughout your life with them and what they're going to do and how they're going to make it and what job they're going to have. At the end of the day, take a deep breath. And they are your flesh and blood, or they are part of your family in some kind of way. Your children are the number one thing that to be thankful for, because if you didn't have your children, you wouldn't even have these worries anyway. So sometimes it's good to take a step back and realize that at the end of the day, it's about them. And yes, you're going to be worried about their progress, but you be very thankful for the fact that you have them. Just to relate it to my life, even as much as when I teach my students, and sometimes my students get on my nerves, I still take a step back and I'm thankful that I have the honor and the privilege to be able to shape young minds and be able to be in a classroom to watch these light bulbs constantly go off. These are not my biological children, but in those moments, I'm so happy to have students. Okay? Number 2 to be thankful for. Because it's November, you have gotten at least a report card and probably a progress report, maybe coming up soon, on how they're doing in second quarter. So the great thing is, school isn't over until around the 5th or 6th month, in most places, of next year. So you know where your child is academically now, and you know where they need to be. You have a roadmap of sorts on where to go. So be thankful that life isn't just going by so fast and then you look up and automatically it's May. No, it's November. There's still time to correct and to grow and to have learning experiences with your kids. Number 3, be thankful for their imagination. Okay? College and careers don't start tomorrow. They have the opportunity at 5, 6, 7, 8 years old to still be imaginative and creative about what it is they want to do with their life. Let them explore what they're interested in. I'm not saying let them try out one sport one day and you hire the coach and they do it for a week and then they say, I don't want to do that, and then they go to the next one and they're just blowing through, everything like that. But some days they might want to be an engineer, and the next couple weeks after they learn something really cool in science, they might want to be a vet. Explore that with them, even if they might get wishy-washy with it, because they're still finding themselves. Colleges and careers aren't going to start tomorrow. So be thankful that your children still have this wonderful mind and wonderful imagination on how it is they can contribute to this place we call the earth. And if they have the opportunity to explore different ideas and avenues for what they want to do with their life, nurture it and let it keep going, because you have time and they have time to figure it out. Think about when you and I were in college or in high school. Do we know exactly what we wanted to do when we got older? There were people I knew in sophomore and junior year of college that still didn't know what they wanted to do. There's time, okay? Number 4, by exploring these interests with your children, even if you are in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, by exploring these interests with your children, you can then explore more interests within yourself. What do I mean by that? Allow your children to be the inspiration to show you that even though you are older and you have your life kind of set up the way it is, it doesn't mean that you can't still do things that you never thought, that you've always wanted to do. For example, I cannot play the piano. But I was thinking the other day, I'm only 32 years old. I could go take piano lessons if I really wanted to. And I could learn how to play piano. If your children are exploring an interest, and you've had an interest in doing that, but you never got around to it, what is the rule saying you both can't do it? Okay? So allow your children's imagination to inspire you to continue to go after your dreams that maybe you forgot about. Life's too short. We're only here on this earth once. You might as well explore your passions too. And if you are able to do that by doing it with your kids, doing their passion, and then it can be your passion and you guys can learn together, that can be the start of an extremely strong relationship and foundation that will do nothing but benefit your child. Number 5, the more you do critical thinking, analytics, and just talking with them about what they're learning at school. Don't walk up to your child and say, "What did you learn today?" Don't do that. Get them to explore their thinking and what they learned, and explain their thinking and what they learned by putting them in certain situations. So you're checking their homework, and instead of saying, "Hey, we're going to do homework," talk to the teacher. What is it you guys are focusing on this month? Oh, how could I incorporate that in my everyday life? The teacher will have suggestions for how you can incorporate certain things in your everyday life. For example, I used to tell parents, these are the sight words we were doing for the week, or they could come in the word wall and they could see we were doing certain sight words. Well, instead of saying, "Okay, do you have homework with sight words?" say, you know, Jeremy, your teacher told me you were working on these 5 sight words. Let's see if we can find them on the menu at the restaurant. Boom! Now you're looking on the menu at the restaurant, and now it's not a homework assignment. It is now like an I Spy. You're looking for something. It's a word search. And you've suddenly turned in the technical, I have to learn these sight words, the academics of it, and you've made it into something where you and them are participating in that activity, okay? If you can talk to them about their academics and their learning without making it so mundane, and you can inject some life into it, and they can be learning with you based on their standards and they don't even realize it, then you've got something great there. So be thankful that you've realized this and you have so much time to do this with them for the rest of their academic career and beyond. Because even though I'm 32, there are still things my mother asks me to make sure that my brain is always churning, because learning is not a destination, it's a journey, and you have to keep chasing your infinity. So, thank you for watching this video. These have been the 5 things to be thankful for this Thanksgiving as it pertains to you and your children and their academics. And a big thank you again to all of our new subscribers. Continue to like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next video. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Eat lots of food. Eat more than you thought you would eat. Sleep in tomorrow. And stay safe on Black Friday shopping. No item is worth your life.